Hi everybody. I'd like to do a song for you that was a big favorite of mine back in the 60s. I first heard it in 1967 and it was recorded by a lot of different groups. It was written by two gentlemen named Scott English and Larry WEISS, and it was first recorded in 1967 by a group called the Models. The Models consisted of Janice Pennington and Susan Shell. Janice Pennington, little fun fact for you, would go on to become one of Barker's beauties on The Price is Right. The next group that recorded it was a group called the Outsiders, who you may remember from Time Won't Let Me. They were from Cleveland, and they did it on their album In. We'll jump ahead to 1968, a group called the Amen Corner, or possibly Amen Corner. I'm not sure how they pronounced it. They were a UK group from Wales, and they recorded the song, released it as a single. That same year, it showed up on a children's album, the Do Re Mi Children's Chorus Sing. The next performer to record the song was Claude Francois. He was half French and half Italian, and he recorded an Italian language version of the song called Prendi Prendi. In 1975, there was an English glam rock band called Hello, and they released it as a single. Jump ahead 3 years to 1978, and an Austrian singer named Gila released it as a disco single, and that was a big hit in Europe. And then Bob Welch, who I'm sure you remember, he was a former member of Fleetwood Mac. He had a couple of hits like Sentimental Lady and Ebony Eyes. He did a 1981 self-titled album and released it on that album. In 1995, a group called the Deltones, an Australian vocal group, released it on their album called The Sunshine Club. Now I'd like to circle back to 1967. The version of the song that I'm sure most of you know, and the one that I heard first, was done by a group that started out as Gary and the Nightlights. They started out in 1961 in Cicero, Illinois, and eventually evolved into the American Breed. That was the name that they took. And they recorded the song, and it became a huge hit. The American Breed had an interesting history in itself. A couple of members, after they had the hit, and I think they had one or two more singles, the bass player and the drummer broke off, and they formed another group called Smoke, I believe, which then evolved into a group called Ask Rufus, which then shortened their name to Rufus and recorded a hit single called Tell Me Something Good, written by Stevie Wonder. They brought on Chaka Khan as their lead singer, and that was a whole different type of music that they were doing. But anyway, American Breed featured lead singer Gary Loiseau. And Mr. Loiseau went on to open up his own recording studio, and he became a sound engineer for the band Styx, who he worked with up until his death in, I believe it was 2016. So, that's the history of American Breed. That's the history of the song as far as I know it. And I'd like to do the song for you now. I hope you enjoy it. It's called Bend Me, Shape Me.
It's alright. Bend me, shape me any way you want me. You got the power to turn on the light. Everybody tells me I'm wrong to want you so badly. But there's a force driving me on, and I follow it gladly. So let got the power to turn on the light.
Thanks a lot for listening, everybody. I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves. Take care of somebody else if you can. Lots of peace and love, and I'll see you next time.